Good morning.
Good morning, Dean Roemer.
How are you doing?
Good, how are you? Thank you for making time for us. You ready?
Always.
What are you reading right now?
This morning I was looking for one book, which in this mess obviously I couldn't find. So I otherwise would have told you that I'm reading right now mainly about Frankfurt School. These are 20th century philosophers, but the book I'm looking for is probably in one of my other offices. So otherwise I would have told you that I'm reading a book that was written in 1944. Interesting moment in time, which forced individuals to recognize that in order to understand what happened to them, they needed new ways of thinking. So I like that book. But I don't have it. I don't know where it is.
Well, we'll take a walk.
Let's take a walk.
Favorite musical artist?
Big Pearl Jam fan. I love actually going to live music events. All of a sudden you're on a stage. All of a sudden you have become famous.
Best advice you've ever received?
Just be happy. Be happy with what you're doing and enjoy what you're doing, because then most likely you'll succeed.
Do you have pets?
I have lots of them. I have 2 dogs, 2 cats, and a turtle. Turtle is appropriately named Shelby.
Shelby?
Shelby.
Favorite cuisine?
Oh, there I love them all. So I like a lot of Middle Eastern food. I like all the European types of cooking. I like obviously American barbecue. Where they really get me is with the baking things, the cakes, the cookies, and all that.
What annual Bass event do you encourage people to attend?
Well, the one that I really always encourage everyone to attend is graduation. Nothing beats graduation in terms of the energy that is there, the enthusiasm, the hope. So I always think if you want to be in a place that is all about the future, come and join us when we are graduating our students.
What would you tell a first-gen student about the Bass School?
You're not alone. There are lots of you. We've always attract large numbers of first-generation students that make their futures with us. I myself are first generation, and we always are excited about being a place that really opens up the doors for everyone to become whoever they want to be.
I heard the ATC building has a twin.
It has a virtual twin, yes, one that we are inhabiting as well right now. There's actually another dean, an avatar dean, so yes, we exist twice.
What are your favorite spaces on campus?
Well, there are lots of them, obviously. Part of what I find so exciting about our school is how many of those we actually have and how varied they are. If I had to pick one that I always kind of get lost in a little bit, is upstairs, the drawing room on the 4th floor.
What do you love about this space?
Well, this is about as nice as it gets, this space. I love the whole kind of industrial look of it. You feel like this is where stuff happens. But I also love the gigantic window fronts that expose you constantly to the better part of Texas's sky, and it's changing looks. I mean, today we have a bit of a cloudy look, but it also changes how this whole interior looks. And I like how messy it looks, because there's something which is like beautifully designed, right? And it's almost austere, these columns and all, but then it's also very gritty and I like, sometimes when we do events here, we tell them to clean up beforehand, But
What would you tell incoming Bass students this year who are starting this new school year?
I think being excited about yourself. I think that's where it all begins, and then really take it from there and hopefully have a wonderful, fun ride over the next 4 years that will hopefully surprise you in the ways that you can't anticipate.
If you had a hype song, what would it be?
I'm usually fired up enough. By the time I wake up, I'm always ready to go.